by me.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Cash About Gaming. I'm Kyle, and in this video I'm going to tell you about top 20 best action-adventure games, part 1, a list from the Gamer website. In this video we are just going to talk about 10 games, and in the second part we will talk about other top 10 lists, so stay tuned for second part. Video games can act as many things. They can be stress relievers or even stress inducers. They can act as gateways to other perspectives that we'd never consider, allowing us to vicariously live through another and witness different experiences. But above all, video games are escapes from reality that tell amazing stories and show wondrous environments that we could only dream of. Action-adventure games have dominated the gaming landscape for as long as we can remember. From old classics like Banjo-Kazooie to modern gems like The Last of Us, the genre has produced incredible games. While the action-adventure genre could be a bit murky to identify, as long as there's some element of exploration and discovery, then you're in for a treat. The following games are among the best of the genre, offering compelling narratives, memorable characters, and engaging environments. Number 20. A Plague Tale: Innocence. While many games are set in unrealistic environments like outer space or alternate realities, some games take us to historical periods in the past. A Plague Tale: Innocence takes place in the middle of the 100 Years' War between England and France. By controlling 15-year-old Amicia de Rune, players must stealthily avoid enemies as Amicia and her sickened brother Hugo try to escape French soldiers and infected rats of the Black Plague. A Plague Tale: Innocence launched in 2019 on all major platforms and was met with overwhelmingly positive reception, as well as winning Best Narrative at the Game Awards that year. Asobo Studio is set to launch the sequel, A Plague Tale: Requiem, that will continue the story of Amicia and Hugo. Number 19. Death Stranding. Following his split from Konami in 2015, the industry anxiously awaited legendary director Hideo Kojima's unveiling of his first solo project. After much anticipation, Kojima Productions revealed Death Stranding at E3 2016, a game that certainly fit the criteria of Kojima's wild imagination. Death Stranding stars Norman Reedus, best known for his role as Daryl in the Walking Dead television series as Sam Bridges, a delivererman. He travels across the barren United States trying to reconnect scattered colonies. When it launched in 2019, Death Stranding was met with generally positive feedback, and a Director's Cut edition was created for the PlayStation 5. Number 18. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. Following the failed experiment known as Marvel's Avengers, Square Enix decided to take a different approach. Instead of a live service experience, the publisher sought the expertise of Eidos Montreal and produced Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy. This game would be the standard linear experience associated with most single-player games, and better received critically than Avengers. By controlling Star-Lord, the Guardians of the Galaxy are investigating a mysterious cult that's calling themselves the Universal Church of Truth. Their leader, the Grand Unifier Raker, tries to justify his motives, but ultimately they're the same as every other villain: complete domination. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is a contained adventure that takes you to many iconic locations and crosses paths with many iconic characters. Number 17. BioShock. As unexplored and unknown outer space seems to be, the ocean is just as frightening in its own right. Set in 1960, BioShock is an adventure unlike any others, as the game follows protagonist Jack as he explores the underwater city of Rapture. While BioShock is primarily a first-person shooter, the 2007 game is a chilling adventure with all sorts of twists and turns. BioShock received tremendous critical acclaim and is among the highest games on Metacritic, as well as being nominated for Game of the Year. Number 16. Batman Arkham Series. In the early console days, it was pretty normal to get superhero games that were based on the current movies at the time. Some classics, like Spider-Man 2, are still considered amazing action-adventure games to this day. But in 2009, Rocksteady elevated the superhero adventure genre to new heights with Batman: Arkham Asylum. The first title in the Arkham series introduced the Caped Crusader in a darker setting. as Batman tried to contain the escaped inmates at Arkham Asylum. The series expanded the environment to include all of Gotham and Arkham City and Arkham Knight, creating one of the most immersive game worlds to date. Already one of the most popular superheroes in history, the Arkham series boosted Batman's popularity even more, as the series received widespread critical acclaim and success. Number 15. LEGO Star Wars Skywalker Saga. What's an adventure if it's not exploring a galaxy far, far away, and in LEGO form? LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga is the ultimate collection of the beloved games. As you work your way through the 9 episodes, don't let the LEGO charm fool you. The Skywalker Saga is a masterpiece full of the wondrous magic that captivated you when you first watched these movies. With 380 total characters, the Skywalker Saga will keep you entertained for quite some time. Number 14. Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Among the long-running Assassin's Creed series, Odyssey was the first to introduce the choice of a male or female character. Hopefully, you chose Cassandra, as she became not only one of the best characters of the series, but her actions showed that she is one of the best role models in games. On top of a memorable protagonist, Odyssey's setting is arguably the most stunning of the series. The 11th installment of the series, Odyssey was the first of the series not to follow the traditional struggle of power between the Assassin Brotherhood and the Templar Order. Instead, Odyssey followed the tale of a young warrior fighting in the Peloponnesian War between Athens and Sparta. Although its predecessor was called Origins, Odyssey is technically the first game of the series chronologically, taking place in 431 BC. Odyssey also featured a deeper focus on RPG elements with expanded dialogue and upgrade option. Number 13. Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order. Since acquiring the exclusive rights from Disney to develop Star Wars games in 2013, it's been a bit hit or miss for Electronic Arts. The company struggled mightily with microtransactions that frustrated its player base, particularly with Star Wars Battlefront 2, but seemingly learned from its mistakes with Jedi: Fallen Order. This new adventure took place after the Empire's rise, about 5 years after the events of Revenge of the Sith. The game introduced us to a new, young Jedi hiding from the growing Empire named Cal Kestis. After revealing his Force powers, Cal is hunted down by Imperial Inquisitors who were trained by Darth Vader himself. Jedi: Fallen Order contains numerous environments that reward you for deep exploration. In August 2021, EA confirmed that the studio would continue to invest in the world created in Jedi: Fallen Order. Number 12. Far Cry. The latest iteration in Ubisoft's Far Cry series takes players to the war-torn country of Yara. For decades, the people of Yara have been ruled with an iron fist by the Castillo family. The current dictator, Anton Castillo, has started grooming his young son, Diego Castillo, in the ways of governing the country. Assuming the role of Danny Rojas, your mission is liberating the country and breaking free from the grasp of Castillo. On the island, there's a multitude of firepower for Rojas to use in fighting against Castillo's forces. Whether it's machine guns, rocket launchers, or animal companions known as amigos, Yara is your destructive playground. Even after you complete Far Cry 6, various enemy leaders will sprout up and try to claim bits of the island for themselves. Ultimately, the fighting never ceases in vying for control of Yara, so don't get comfortable. Number 11. Uncharted series. Naughty Dog rose to fame through its creation of Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter for the early PlayStation consoles. The developer continued its masterclass of game development with the Uncharted series. The first of the series, Uncharted: Drake's Fortune, introduced us to the treasure hunter Nathan Drake. Drake's personality and obsessive desire for exploration led many to compare him to another legendary adventurer, Indiana Jones. It's been reported that the gameplay of the first Uncharted game was heavily inspired by Gears of War, enough so that the game was delayed until the Xbox title launched. Rumors have circulated since early 2021 that another Uncharted game was in the works, but nothing concrete has been revealed. So that's pretty much it for part 1 of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, then smash that like button. And if you want to see part 2 of this video, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you the next video. Peace out.